man, let's talk about your business, man. Tell the people about your business, intro your business. Just let them know a little bit about how you got going, how you got started.
So I got started 2020. Well, pandemic, I got laid off from my job. I was there for 7 years. I had all my eggs in that one basket. I would do little odds and ends, stuff I know how to do for people, family, stuff like that. But when that happened, it kind of took me, by surprise, because it was like, they called us in and pretty much gave us a paper, told us how to fill out, for unemployment and all that. And pretty much it was a permanent separation. So, I was when it ain't really hit me until later on that day. When I thought about it, like, the next month bill still gotta get situated, still gotta get paid. And I just hit the ground running, man, doing little odds and ends, electric, plumbing, TVs, just, it was just something that needed to be done. And then once I seen how much it started to grow, I started really investing my money, my time, my thoughts, my trying to blueprint it to where as though I'm not overworking myself, but I'm still at a steady pace. I'm still bringing in, the same money that I was making with the full-time job, But all in all, man, it was one of the best decisions that I made. But on the other side, I wish that I didn't have all my eggs in that one basket. So I had something to fall back on just in case. I never thought that would happen. So, you know how it is, man.
Yeah, exactly. I've been there. I've been laid off before. In that situation, I kind of didn't have all my eggs in one basket. I always had like one foot in the door and one foot out.
Right.
Yeah, so like for a long time, I think like for me, as far as being an entrepreneur, I think like when I first had my first child, I started noticing how hard it was to try to be the best father I could be and then work a 9 to 5. So I kind of had to figure out a better way to kind of like manage my time, right?
Right.
Be available because you gotta think like 7 days we working like 40 to 50 hours, right? And then you be tired, and so I had to find a way to offset some of that responsibility and make sure I'm available. So getting into that, how do you balance your time now? Now that you're working for yourself, and I know recently you started a new gig too. So
Right.
how's that balance going?
Well, the job that I have now, it's a full-time job, but it still allows me to operate. Well, man, I got like 3 jobs, Mike,
Yeah,
plus my business. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's just I just map it out day by day, man. I know what I can and cannot do.
yeah,
Like last week, like weekends, I be moving more because that's my main time to really
yeah,
do my own thing. So
yeah.
last weekend, I took my son up to University of Waynesburg. Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah. I didn't set no projects for that day. Um, you know, just so I can focus on get that done, and it was one of the best things that I ever experienced as a dad. You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, you know, like you had mentioned one time when you on the podcast, like nothing comes, no job or nothing comes before family. So, I try not to let that interfere in, me being a father to the kids and husband to my wife, stuff like that people, take advantage of, take for granted. because they working. And, the kids, you don't take them nowhere. You don't see them. You don't talk to them. They be out here lost.
Yeah.
Because the parents my parents at work. My parents were, even when we was young. We had some young guys. We go sit in their house hours at a time. Like, where you parents? My parents at work.
Yeah.
Was at work, but I try to manage everything, try to make sure I fit everything out and still get my little days where I can, rest up and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think that's the hardest thing. Like even now, I think I spent all day resting, but
Yeah.
still had, I don't really so much worry about my son. It's my daughter, because she like boom, boom, boom,
Same with me.
so much energy. It's never no slowdown.
Them
So
girls, I don't mean to cut you off, but them girls, they
different.
you little
Yeah.
more a little sensitive and more lenient on them. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, look, I just asked her earlier. I was like, "Why you so close to me?" And her response was, "Cause you're my daddy and I love you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, so that like no matter how tired I am, that kind of melted my heart. So I'm sitting there
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
"Geez, I don't
It be,
came a long way."
it be the girls. It be the girls, man.
All the time, man.
They tell you some stuff. You be like, where you get that from?
Exactly.
I like some YouTube stuff, but them
Yeah,
girls, we don't play about them, man. We coming.
exactly. All right, so look, planning, like as far as your business, what's the plan long term or short term for your business? Like, what's your thought process going into your business? Like, I know it probably in your mind started out as a hobby, and
Yeah.
now you seeing the green coming. So now let's talk about what's your vision for your business?
My vision is just try to grow it. I'm into trying to, teach young guys, some skill that might don't think they can do it. Cause when I started, I ain't had no skill, man. And then people press me out like, man, you good at that. You need to go ahead and, go to school and all that. The company I was with, they sent us to school, for electric, plumbing, little stuff like that. But it's just like when the pandemic hit, people was home, so they wanted to upgrade their living space. So that's all they saw. So upgrade a ceiling fan and stuff like that. But what I really want to do in the future, focus on an outlet for us guys, like how we like man caves. We need our space. I'm just trying to give an outlet for that type of stuff. Like come in hanging TV, you want sports memorabilia, little bar, something to just call your space. And a lot of guys, they like, oh, they come and see my man cave. They be like, man, wow, man, you really did this joint. Like, I'm just trying to get to the point where I want to focus on more of that,
Yeah.
because us men, we need our space as well.
Yeah,
And
I tell my wife that all the time. Like, I work out a lot, so like that's my time to kind of like just vibe out on my own. But I also need that time, that brotherhood time, you
yeah,
know. And I like I told you this a while ago. I like being around people that's like minded. It's
right,
all positive. It ain't no negative. We ain't hating on one another.
no,
We finding ways to uplift one another. So
yeah,
now let's talk about a little bit of sports, man.
okay,
Um, let's talk about our Wizards, man. They got eliminated from the playoffs, so they
that's
don't ain't no playoffs. What do you think the future of the Wizards looks like? Because I can tell you what I think. They look empty.
yeah, empty.
I
And
just
then
I
with
literally
Bill,
just said this last night.
yeah, with Bill being if if he would that. So my thing is, I'm not sure why they broke the team up to begin with from the trade and all that. They said it was a lot of turmoil or whatever. But I think they had a nice little nucleus as far as we never had really had a big man, and Gaffer, he off and on. I thought Trail came in and
That was the most puzzling one.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? He came in and gave us that energy, like, you know what I'm saying? He gave us that.
Yeah.
And then they let Dinwiddie go. We got a lot of pieces, but it ain't enough, man. We need a point guard. I think the coaching, Benito was his first year. He could have did a whole lot of things different for us at the end of the game situations.
Yeah.
Was kind of, I'm like, why you do that? But, it's all in learning. I'm home team or everything, bro. So that's my mom, man. The Wizards, Commanders.
Yeah. I was telling somebody last night, I've never seen a situation where you pay a guy in the first year, you trade the guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I never seen, I didn't know that was possible.
Me either, bro.
And then when you and then when you listen to him talk about it, like he took it personal.
Mm-hmm.
He felt like they quit on him.
Yeah. They say he wasn't a leader, man. I mean, it's business. At the end of the day, it's business, man.
It definitely is. Look,
us being fans, it's like we need to be working in the front office. But
yeah, I was talking to somebody last night that worked at Capital One, and he was like, "Man, do you really believe this team builds a championship team?" He was like, "They're not trying to win championships." And I started thinking about it, and to be honest with you, I don't think so either. Like, to be real with you, I like Bill, right? I just don't like Bill at 245. Like, I honestly, to be honest with you, I think what you see from Bill is what you're gonna get from Bill.
Right.
Like Bill makes rookie mistakes, like consistently. Like
he had an off year too before he got hurt. He wasn't really shooting the ball. Nothing, he was turning.
He wasn't having a good season.
Yeah, critical time turnover. Like, what's going on with him, man?
And this happens consistent though. Like and but what threw me off about the whole situation was the way they was controlling the lineup.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning of the season, you had Gafford starting, and then soon as Bryant, quote unquote, got healthy, now he's starting. And then this man had the nerve to go into the press conference and say, yeah, he was a starter last year. No, Brian wasn't no starter last year because Brian was injured last year.
Yeah, right. He should have went instead of Trail. That's my thoughts. I would have traded him, kept Montrezl Harrell. You know what I'm saying? I would have got rid of him.
There was no value for Bryant
at all.
And it was clear that they didn't like his outspokenness because he was aggressive. But he brought the energy on the court that you stopped seeing once they traded him.
On both sides of the ball, defense and offense.
And then the biggest thing is with this team built so lopsided. They got like 6 small forwards, one shoot guard, and that's Bill.
Exactly.
Like Caldwell Pope is a natural small forward, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I know.
And Kuzma.
I know.
And Abdia and Hachimura and Kitzberg.
Man, they got. I don't understand, man. Like I said, as fans, it's just, man, we tune in because we support the love of the team, but some of the stuff they be doing, if we see it, how come they don't see it?
Yeah, exactly. Like now going into the offseason, all they keep talking about now is they need a point guard.
Yeah. So you need more than that.
And the way it sounds, there's a possibility they might end up getting the one that he just coached last year.
Oh, the one that was hurt in Denver?
From Denver.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murray.
Yeah.
See, even Murray not confident in his reconstructed ACL though. They said that last night, so I don't know. What about the Commanders, man? What you think?
I think Carson Wentz is a upgrade.
Yeah.
As far as being able to, look through all his reads and check down, but we getting pressure on him. You seen what we did to him?
Yeah, we crushed that, man.
Yeah, but we got him like 9 times. But I'm just excited, man, just to see.
Yeah, we
saying?
get excited every year.
Every year, bro. Every year.
Can't help it.
And, and go out there, spend all that money, go see him. They let you down every time, but it's just our nature, brother. We ain't gonna switch up no teams, but it is what it is.
Yeah. So look,
how the wife and kids going, man?
Man, they doing good, man. My son currently he playing a video game right now. He on Fortnite. Alex getting her hair done. But they get ready to go out of town for spring break. So I'm at a house to myself for about 5 days. I can't wait.
They're gonna be calling you, man.
I know. I'm gonna be calling them, but still, like, I can't wait. Right. I'm still dealing with that truck situation. So to get some freedom where I ain't got to get up all early in the morning and take her to work, that's a win for me. I get to sleep in.
Yeah, enjoy it while you can, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So look, I know you was telling me about your weight loss journey you had went on, right? How's that? Like, how does fitness look? How does fitness correlate in your daily life?
I haven't been in the gym in a minute, Mike. Just doing, stuff around the house.
Yeah.
Core work, stuff like that. Drinking a lot of water, man.
Yeah.
Water was what helped me. You know what I'm saying? That was almost like 250, bro. And then I started working out. It wasn't a whole lot of cardio. It was just like more so, benching and lifting weights. After a while, to start falling off, man. I'm gonna get back in. I'm gonna get back in the gym though. It's just I got, like you said, I gotta fit that in my schedule.
Yeah,
at least twice a week.
I know. I just got my. I'm sitting here looking at my bike. I just got my bike out the shop, so I know that's one of the things I'm definitely gonna be doing while they gone. Probably hit the trail again.
Yeah.
Get because riding the bike, man, for about an hour or two, man, it's so fun. Like, it's better than being in the gym.
Yeah. Cause you out there by yourself, ain't no help. You got to make it back.
just me, the trail, and my music, and sometimes a couple deers.
Yeah. You can't put that drink on front of the bus. And get back home. You gotta get back. It's the only means of transportation to get yourself back. So.
Yeah. All right, so look, and in each podcast, right, I normally sprinkle some jewels out there, right? So I know there's someone that's going through some of the same situations we went through, as far as like having all our eggs in one basket, not having nothing to really fall back on, but give them some motivation to really provide them with the mental tools they may need to help them like persevere and get towards those goals.
First thing is you gotta have a relationship with God.
Boom.
Without him, all the doubts, all the people that saying yay, nay, at the end of the day, he has the final say.
Yeah.
And for me, if it wasn't for him, bro, I don't know, I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah.
With that being said, just get a relationship with God, and they say, I don't want to quote the scripture wrong, but you say you have not because you ask not.
Yeah.
And he works in your favor, you know. But at the end of the day, you gotta do the footwork too. You gotta play your part, and then the blessings gonna come from him. And you just gotta keep going. You got a vision. You passionate about it. Passionate. Excuse me. You just gotta work them hard days, and when you don't feel like doing, like man, I don't even get much sleep, Mike. I'm programmed. I get up at 6. I be trying to sleep in. You be like, nah, I'm up. Like trying to figure out what's my neck, what's my how my day going and all that. You just gotta want it. And you gotta believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself and you let everybody else around you talk you out of your passion, then you ain't gonna never be successful.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. Why you say I can't sleep past 6, if I got something going through my mind, it's hard for me to go to sleep. So my 24 hours might turn into 28 hours or something like that, just because my mind racing. Even when I'm at my side hustle, I'm constantly working on ways to better my business, better my delivery, better this, better that. But again, like you said, you can't do nothing without a belief in God, man. You can't do any of that, man. So look, plug your Instagram where people can come and support you, you know. And I'm gonna make sure, you know, for all the listeners and the watchers, that all that stuff is gonna be in the description. So
right. My IG is Rickofalltradez with a Z at the end. Facebook is Rickofalltradez with the S. I'm working on my website, trying to get that rolling.
Okay, I see you. I see you.
I got a nice little portfolio, and you know, I pretty much it's like if I do something once, like I'm pretty much logged in. I can do anything, man. As far as putting furniture together, you know, a lot of people they don't want to do that type of stuff. So that's when they call me.
Yeah.
And then another thing, be on time. You say you're gonna do something, do it. A lot of people get discouraged. You give them a set time, and then you call in, or you come 2 hours late, and they like, and then you still want to get paid the same amount of money. That ain't good for business. I try to keep a schedule and honor that time, just to know people that that I'm serious about my work, and you know, give them little warranties and invoices, so anything go wrong, I'll be back to straighten that out. But it's all about good business, bro. If I ain't running like that, I wouldn't have had no customers. I wouldn't get no referrals, none of that.
Yeah.
But
okay, man. Look, again, I want to thank you for joining the podcast, man. Y'all be on the lookout for Rickofalltradez International. Yeah, you hear me? I'm speaking it. I'm speaking it.
International. I'm just trying to, just trying to stay on the right path, man. Spread positivity like what you got going on.
Yeah.
And before we leave, I got a little fun fact you might don't know about you. So our homeboy, you was his daughter's godfather.
Yeah.
So when I found out, so I'm thinking I'm gonna be the godfather, and cause he the godfather of my kids. So I'm like, yeah, man, I can't wait, man. I got my first little goddaughter or whatever. Like, man, I gotta tell you something, man. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, man, she already got a godfather. I'm like, who? Asking who it is. He's like, Mike. I'm like, who is Mike? He was like, the mother picked him or whatever. Her mother picked him. So I'm like, I don't know. I can't wait to see this Mike dude, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out how he become the godfather. And so when I first saw you, when I first met you, you know what I'm saying, I was like, he all right. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But the more I got to learn you and to know you, you know what I'm saying? I consider you as, you know, a homie, family, family, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you knew that, but I was a little blown about that, brother. But I see why she picked you now, though. So it's all good now.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, but look, I appreciate you for coming on this podcast, man. Coming on to episode 29. We flying through, man.
Sure.
And I also appreciate your support, dog. I really do, man. I appreciate you like just listening consistently, man, to me just vibing, man. And
I'll be needing that. I'll be out riding, put the podcast on. You be dropping some jewels, bro.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep the good work. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah.
All right, man. Appreciate you again.
Yep.
All right.
Man.
All right.
Okay.
Bet.